This is Kyle Kinane from Fest 12, reporting for Alternative Press. I'm here with the Power Chord Rangers, Masked Intruder. How's it going, everybody? Yeah, forgive me. Most of my questions are going to be for Officer Bradford. You're in pursuit of these masked intruders nightly, and yet here you are.
Yeah, it's my first assignment. I just want to do a real good job. I've been trying to find them real hard, but they're pretty elusive dudes.
Elusive in the sense, like right now, you just not enough handcuffs on you, or are you being paid off?
Yeah, I'm fresh out of handcuffs right now.
Have you ever thought that maybe that the songs about lost love, maybe it's just because you're not letting ladies into your life enough?
I had never really thought about that before. No, I don't know. Never really thought about that.
Oh, I guess so, but I don't know how to let them in. Like, they don't want to come in. It's like they're not knocking at the door.
You don't think you're putting on some sort of facade, like a shield up almost, something that would say, "I don't want you to get to know me." Some sort of almost like you're masking yourself off.
Well, no, it's like you just said. When they're not knocking at our door, we gotta knock at their door, and it's like, I bought you a present. I mean, I didn't buy it, but I got you something. So, like, why don't you like me?
What do these gifts usually consist of?
You'll figure. I heard ladies like to cook, so you could give them a knife, cut some stuff with.
Whatever you can collect on a smash and grab.
That's good.
Allegedly.
Officer Bradford, can I ask what your training is? What's your background that qualifies you to be an officer of the law?
I watched this documentary. It was very informative. It was called Police Academy 5, Assignment Miami Beach. That's where I learned most of my tricks from.
Interesting. I always went with Citizens on Patrol myself.
Oh yeah, is that a good one too? I'll have to check it out.
I think both terrifying.
I got the novelization of that one, so I think I can read it on the road.
I especially like Bobcat Goldthwait's lines in the novelization.
It's just some assholes.
That's not even a police-issued, I'll call it a hip bag, unless you want to.
Fanny pack? This is a fanny pack. Let's be honest here.
Okay, all right. What are you toting around in there?
I'll show you.
He's got a lot of those in there.
That gag gets me every time. So what would be one of the most common citations you wind up writing on tour?
Probably not owning up to a fart in the van.
Who's Green?
Allegedly.
Green seems like a fart color.
I'll go along with that. He's always trying to pin those farts on me. I'm like, red is clearly not a fart color.
I hope not.
Yeah, right?
See a doctor.
Yeah, you hope they're not anyway. Red would not be a fart color.
Yeah. Blood, asphyxiation, jaundice, and farts. I mean, if I had to sum up based on color. Now, let's say, maybe, do you ever think that maybe your pursuit of Masked Intruder is that you desire to become one of them one day? Sometimes the predator wants to become the prey.
That's pretty interesting. I guess if I had to be one of these dudes, I'd probably choose yellow. I used to play bass in a ZZ Top cover band. We were pretty good. We were called ZZ Bottom. I thought it was pretty clever. Yeah, so...
all tush all the time. It's an honest response.
By an honest man.
What inspired you to become a police officer, a man of the law?
Well, my parents were real dicks, so it all just came kind of naturally.
Bullied as a child, take it out on society. And what brought you guys to pursue a life of crime?
It pays. It pays. It pays real good. It's a total myth that crime don't pay. It pays real good.
Usually in merchandise.
Yes, that's right. I remember that line from Spaceballs. They were like, merchandising.
thought that was Fugazi.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
Alternative press. They, you got to throw the reference.
Exactly.
Fugazi and Spaceballs. Similar thoughts.
Indeed. All genius.
Why you travel in the same vehicle as your the pursuer? How does that work out?
I found this neat loophole where I don't have to do too much work. As long as I sit in the back seat, I'm technically still pursuing them.
But as criminals would sit in the back seat of an actual police car. So who drives then?
Red's the getaway driver.
We call it the wheelman.
And you're getting away from Officer Bradford because of what happens when you have to back into a spot?
That's real tricky.
I gotta get switchy. You gotta get in the front.
Then he does all the backing up.
Does all the ZZ Bottom would do all the backing up. What do you gain mutually from each other's existence? Is it a catch me if you can sort of organization? I'm going to throw the blue on this one. Is it a catch me? Mutual respect. What do you get out of the relationship?
As far as I know, nothing. It feels like it's just like a one-way thing. I don't understand. Like, we definitely don't want to have him, with us on tour. But actually, we've grown together a little bit. We listen to the hardcore records that he throws on and stuff like that and whatever. And it's like he's always eating donuts, and donuts are good.
Yeah, I never understood the stereotype. Cops like a donut. Donuts are delicious, and why couldn't everybody like them? And when a cop tells you to dance, you dance. Not in an Old West shoot at your feet type of thing, but have a party. Cop says, I agree with that.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a cop, but if a cop says let's party, you probably want to do that.
If it's officer's orders, you party. Given your history as criminals, you probably dealt with a lot of different officers, arms of the law, branches even. What about Officer Bradford here really kind of, made you change your mind about law enforcement?
Don't get us wrong. Officer Bradford's a dick. We're not trying to, candy coat this too much, we put up with him, and he might be better than some of the other cops out there, but, a dick's a dick, and a cop's a dick. So, there it is.
I pretty much agree with that. I'm a dick.
Self-awareness is important.
It's true. Gotta look in that mirror sometimes.
Exactly. We all got to look in that mirror. So what tips for Fest? You guys played here a bunch. I saw you last year, saw you this year at pre-Fest over there. What advice can you offer?
I always try to eat plenty of suckers to stay healthy. They're kind of like vitamins, but more delicious. And then, of course, drink lots of beer.
Yeah, I would say that's the number one tip is just drink a lot of beer and just let the good times happen. It's kind of like being in a wave pool. It's like you're in there and people are dropping money. So you could pick up some money, and you just got to go with the flow.
Poetry from the front man, of course.
I'd say mainly avoid the Gainesville PD. I'm a dick, but those guys, jeez.
Cop v. cop action. Understood.
Yeah, just party hard and make sure you get out alive, because hopefully, make sure your wallets are loose, Take shortcuts if you're walking around. There's a lot of alleyways around here.
Make sure to write your room number on your key card for the hotel, so in case somebody finds it, they can.
That's very good thinking. Thank you for that.
I like to leave the porch door open, let the air in.
Yes.
Before.
I got my own history. Sure. Maybe you need a purple or something,
Maybe. That's pretty good. Yeah. We can figure something out.
All right. So is that how that works? I mean, if blue and yellow has a baby, it's green, or that?
Oh my God.
Like maybe these are your dads.
He's been looking. He's been looking.
That would be weird.
But then,
Weird, because I'm pretty sure we're about the same age. But, it could happen.
just saying, lineage,
Crazy.
crime runs in the family too if you don't raise your kids right.
Or if you raise them right.
Sorry, that was my opinion. I shouldn't have put that out there.
That's all right.
All right. Was Kyle Kinane, reporter For Alternative Press at Fest 12 with Officer Bradford and the Masked Intruder.